top one, right, John?
Yeah. And you can just brush the crumbs on the floor because I'm just like that.
We're Norelle and Danny. We sold our business in Seattle and decided to become digital nomads. Outfitted with a suboverlander as our home on wheels, we're on an adventure of discovery wherever the road takes us. Subscribe and join our journey meeting new people, seeing amazing things, and helping build new ventures and opportunities. We're on our way out of Orlando now and heading to Conway for the night, which is about 7 hours out. And then from there, tomorrow we'll head up to Lovettsville for Thanksgiving with the Hiles. We are back in Georgia for the third time. We're nearly halfway to Conway for the day.
I couldn't do it.
I'm making spaghetti tonight.
And I am trying to rewrite our financials and MVP go-to-market. And I'm just staring at the screen. Virgo Beckley. Yeah, this is hard work, guys. Good dinner.
So we left Conway just a little bit ago, and we are on our way to Lovettsville, Virginia for Thanksgiving with Danny's Aunt Jenny and Uncle Steve and their kids and grandkids. And spent the night with Jennifer and Graham again in Conway. And we got in a little bit before they did. Graham and Jennifer were coming back from a trip to Spain with her dad. But on their way, driving back, they picked up Graham's parents and drove up with them just because it was late at night and dark and everything. And right when they arrived, which was at I think 9:30 or something, Graham's dad broke his finger. He fell, tripped and fell over one of their backpacks as he was unloading the car. And broke his finger, skinned his knee pretty bad, so they had to take him to the hospital to get it all splinted up.
It was after an 8-hour drive that they had.
Yeah, they were. I just
so
felt
bad.
so bad for them. They were so tired, and they didn't get back from the hospital until after 2 a.m. Just brutal. But yeah, we had a nice breakfast and chat with them this morning. Graham's parents are from Edinburgh, and so had a nice talk, just kind of reminiscing a little bit about our trip to the UK a few years ago. Also just talking about where they're from and talking about grandparents and family and all the history there.
Similarities between their immigration story and Norelle's grandparents' immigration story. They both stayed in Toronto, so lots to talk about. Also, we got our I got my archaeology fix because they were super interested in a lot of the things we've seen, like the Chaco culture, and then talked a bit about Graham Hancock's book and what's going on in Egypt right now. So I nerded out. Love those guys.
Yeah, they were super fun to talk to. And it was also good to hang out with Graham and Jennifer again and see Luke, her son, who I haven't seen since he was 2, and meet his wife Chelsea. So yeah, overall great morning and great start to the Thanksgiving holiday.
Now an 8-hour drive all the way up to Virginia, and we have beautiful fall weather.
Yes.
Slightly overcast, but the leaves are that nice red and yellow and slightly blustery. Reminds me of that Winnie the Pooh episode.
Yeah. It's a good day. 11:11, and we just entered North Carolina for the second time.
Not a main road, so it was just a small sign.
Yeah.
No pomp and ceremony, no band or anything like that, like normal. But this,
we're gonna take a left here.
we've already been. Yeah. Okay. We've already been here, so it doesn't count for the tally.
Yeah. But we're gonna have some trivia at some point. I'm keeping track. And the trivia will be which states have we been to 2 times, 3 times, etc. And so you all should be keeping track as well.
Yep.
Alrighty. We just entered Virginia, which is state number 18.
And Virginia is for lovers.
That's what the sign says anyway.
I didn't enjoy the same kinds of clearance and access as a blue-badged agency staffer.
So we're currently listening to Edward Snowden's book, Permanent Record, just the next audiobook on the docket, and
Busting through it. We're like halfway through.
oh yeah, it's only like, it's less than 12 hours long, and our drive today was a little over 7, so we're going to be more than halfway for sure. Probably, yeah, like 3/4 of the way through by the time we get to Lovettsville. But it's funny because as we're listening, we're like passing the towns in North Carolina and Virginia that he's talking about, starting with the town where he's from in North Carolina, and then we just passed Warrenton, where he had a stint of his education after starting his work for the CIA. And so it's just funny, like ironic that
We're passing Quantico here in a minute.
Yep. So on our way to Lovettsville.
We feel like we're part of the story, Ed. Thank you.
We do.
We believe in you. They should let you come home from exile.
Well, that oregano's from my garden.
I like your dress. Thanksgiving dress. This one's cool.
Yeah. I think Woody's had too good of time. It's a great Thanksgiving right there.
See, so start.
That's why we did the one for sure about it. Yeah, it looks like oh, don't poke his nose.
This is the day after Thanksgiving, and we are in Brunswick, I think Virginia. I don't know, we crossed the Potomac, which is right there, from Lovettsville. And Uncle Steve's cousin brought over her horse and pony for the horse and pony show for the kids. We're gonna let them ride the cart with the donkey and the horse. So we're gonna hang out here and then go back to the farm. And then from there we're gonna hang out with a friend for the evening. Did out on Google Maps, and since we just crossed the Potomac, I guess this is officially Maryland, and that's Virginia over there. They haven't told Norelle yet, so this makes it what, state number 20? Not 19, 20.
So, Auntie Jenny, what state are we in right now? We are in Maryland. That makes us state number 19, guys.
So Thanksgiving was great. We spent it at my aunt and uncle's farm with my cousins and their cousins and all their kids. So we'll just call them all cousins and nieces and nephews. I think there's 5 of them under the age of 7. So it's a loud house.
Little boys. Probably me, one and both.
We'll switch them out. So my aunt was just telling us that before they built the railroads, this ditch here used to be for barges to go back and forth, and they would put a horse on either side. And they dragged along here in the early 1700s to the 1800s. I'm assuming all the way until they built the train tracks right there. There's the train. But that's how they would get stuff along the state lines here. And there's the actual Potomac right there. But it was too big and unpredictable in order to drag those barges. So they dug this ditch. Of course, as Norelle confirmed, there were no trees in the ditch at the time that there were barges going through. But Justin and my uncle just told me that this thing goes all the way from West Virginia to DC. It was the main way to get stuff up and down here, and this trail runs alongside it the whole way. Hey. I'm just hoping we're not planning to walk all the way to DC because I already have to pee. I think Norelle picked up a slacker. So every so often we gotta take advantage of whatever chance we get to reorganize what's up top. So Norelle's just putting the crew's clothes, which are in the box back up there in the bag, and then grabbing some stuff out while the rest of the family's taking a quick photo down by the Potomac.
Enjoy.
Oh, that one's for the men's room. It's like a ride. Do they have a bidet? Your hand right off.
It'll shut it.
All right, you're gonna do a review.
I do have another quarter. Okay. Have you not done this before?
I did it one time.
Okay,
Just didn't
it's
have a
quite the
quarter.
experience.
I told you. I told
So,
you.
first of all, everything is hands-free. Except if you're deaf, then you have to touch everything because there's braille.
Braille,
everywhere.
yeah.
But the toilet has a sign above it that says it won't flush until the hand wash is activated or the place is exited. So it kind of made me jump when it flushed after I
It just
started
pushed you
washing
out the
my
toilet?
hands. No, and then the hand wash section is like this cavity, like where you refill your bottled water, except it's got water in the middle and soap on the left and the hand dryer on the right, but all in the same cavity. And then it gives you like a maximum time of 10 minutes. So I guess if you are having issues, then you're SOL. I'm not sure.
So does it lock you in after 10 minutes?
No, it says the lights start flashing above the thing, and it starts flashing if your time is exceeded. Yeah, it just makes you freak out, which would just be incredibly stressful for somebody who's having toilet problems. I don't know. Yeah, and then you can't get out unless you wave your hand in front of the door thing to get out. And it talks to you and plays elevator music. That's the last caveat.
Wow, so out of 5 stars, what do you give it?
I'll give it 4 hearts because it doesn't even rate on the star level. It's weird. Weirdest bathroom I've ever used.
All right.
Tell me that. Can you tell my channel followers to like and subscribe?
Pardon me?
Tell them to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. What do you mean?
Yes. It's what they do on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't understand that. What does it mean?
It means we want them to like the videos and subscribe to watch all of our videos.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So we get more followers.
Oh, okay.